I like to play a game at social kind of gatherings because I'm not really a social person, so I have to find a way to look entertained, and this is the way that I do it for myself. I try and guess the success. I even give it a catchy, geeky, geeky name, right? I'm like, guess the success. I take a look at people, I kind of get into the conversation, and then I listen, and I'm like, is this person unsuccessful in the sense of they've not fulfilled their potential, they're unhappy, they've not got what they wanted, or are they successful? Are they like, successful people, right? They're making the money they want, they're happy in life, they're doing the things they want. And I'm usually right with this game. And I've learned the reason why. There's a big indicator. This is something that if you want to be successful as a business owner, you can kind of give yourself a self-check and be like, do I do this? Should I change this? Because it does make a big, big difference. So here's what I noticed, and I noticed this the other day. I was listening to this person, there was myself, there was this person I kind of knew who I was playing the game with, and they didn't know, obviously I don't tell people this. I'm going to guess if you're a loser or not, I don't tell them. And then the person after that, who they were talking to, so I'm kind of in the conversation listening. And I'm like, this person is unsuccessful. And the reason I knew that was this person was focusing on everything they could possibly do to make excuses external to themselves. This is the biggest bad habit that unsuccessful people have. It's never them, it's the market. It's never their fault, it was someone else's. It wasn't their lack of effort, it was a lack of opportunity. It was the company, it was the other person, it was the wife, the husband, the friend, they didn't have enough support, and on and on and on and on. And I'm thinking to myself, the reason why that's the habit of an unsuccessful person, why I think that is? Like, we each have like a battery, right? Every day we have a bit of energy and we can put it and invest it where we see fit. If you're always putting it out there externally, how are you gonna progress yourself? How are you going to improve what you're doing as an individual? You're not, right, are you? Because you're always looking at that person's lucky. Well, that person only got better because of this. This person was talking about an argument they were having on social media and how much time and research they'd then gone away and done on YouTube so they could come back and write a shitty little comment and go like, haha, one up on you. Look, I researched it. And I'm like, how does that have a bearing on your life? Like, do you even know that? Do you care about this person? It just blows my mind. I'm like, you spent a day on YouTube looking at stuff you're not even really interested in, trying to win an argument that doesn't even count because you want to let that person know why they're so lucky and you're so unlucky. Like, my word, that is a loser. And there's no wonder that person isn't happy or successful. So just give yourself a self-check. This is just something useful, I think, that we all can slip into, and I want to help you kind of guide you out of it. Think about where you invest your energy. When you're describing yourself, your life, your business, in your own head to yourself and to other people, what's that conversation look like? What's it go like? Are you holding yourself accountable and looking for ways to improve because that time, that battery you've got is freed up, you've stopped making excuses and so you're able to progress? Or are you spending it telling people a story of, whoa, 5 years ago I stubbed my big toe and that took me on a downward spiral. Like, that person, was one place in front of me in the queue, that's why they got the winning ticket, it could have been me. Like, I get that situations happen that are pretty crap, but what do you want to do about it? Do you want to tell that story forever? Do you want to be the unsuccessful person describing in detail to everybody listening, including yourself, why it's not your fault, dusting your hands of responsibility? Or do you want to deal with the fact that happened, as unpleasant as it may have been, and move on? Like, if you've got 24 hours or whatever you've got like left in the day, you've got time, right? If you're not listening to this from your deathbed, and even if you are, you have some level of time to make some level of progress in your own life or somebody else's. But please don't waste the day, waste your time, waste your breath on making excuses for yourself, putting everything external to yourself and wasting that time and effort that you've got by making excuses, by putting in foundations and building foundations that just hold up reasons for you to fail. It's just not a healthy habit. I guarantee you it'll make you unsuccessful. And, as my years of research of playing the game, Guess the Success have shown, it's a huge indicator of the direction, trajectory of your life in your business. So I hope that knowledge I've given you, that little interesting thing, I noticed it when I was at the party again the other night. I was like, this would be a good thing to share. I hope it serves you well. Catch yourself, stop yourself doing that, start to look for solutions over your problems, and your life will turn around. So as always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I'm not saying this will be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. And I truly hope to see you at the top of your business and your life. Bye for now.